in their seats here at the Pepsi Center as the Nuggets look to travel win here in downtown Denver, Colorado. Looking at their last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a win against the Lakers.
And in that game, Kevin, they found a lot of ways to exploit that defense and then just took it to them.
Yeah, it was simple. Real simple. Nothing fancy there. Everything plain and well executed, Steve.
And the Clippers starting 5, brought to you by State Farm. In the front court, it's Caron Butler, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan. Chris Paul is out there with Willie Green. And for the Nuggets, and small forward and power forward, Gallinari and Fareed. Figured out there with Andre Miller. And it's Kukos in at the 5.
I like the way they got the ball inside there. Well, one thing you love about Andre Iguodala is his durability. He's missed fewer than 30 games in his entire 8-year career. One of those guys who takes great care of himself in the offseason, works hard, watches his diet. I think that's been a big factor.
And Fareed kicks to Gallinari. Miller dishes to Iguodala. Here's Kufis, guarded by Jordan. Down low that time, and he got the 3-second one.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Crawford passes to Butler. Straight up. And that's the devastating one-handed jam.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
He will fight you down low, guys. Really battles you. Comes up with a lot of second chance buckets.
To the inside. Stolen. Oh, and here we go now with Miller. Nobody back. Iguodala. He finishes the back of the shot.
Nice aggressive defensive play to make the steal and start the break.
Yeah, and I like the fact they didn't mess around with it once they got it.
And Iguodala, who spoke about his attention to diet and training already, a tremendous athlete, just never.
Yeah, but he's taking it to another level. Oh, finishing the play.
They put some extra on
the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
Crawford, no luck. Nuggets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
And they really got after it defensively throughout that entire game. All the turnovers they forced tell that story.
Yeah, and that was a major factor, Steve. I mean, the more turnovers they cause, the more they seem to rattle those guys.
Here's Green. Kept alive. Outside Jordan. Kicks to Butler. Another shot. And the shot is good. Butler's got his second bucket. Denver in the lead. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team. Butler against Gallinari. Passes it to Kufis. Pass to Iguodala. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Carried. And the call will go against Caron Butler. That is his first foul of the game. JaVale McGee's checked in for Denver. The Clippers also changing it up. Collins is checked in, and it's Paul in for Jamal Crawford. Clippers trail by 4.
Denver right now is a collection of very good players, but they don't have a star anymore now that Carmelo is gone. You always wonder how a team is going to fare, particularly in the playoffs, when they don't have one guy who they can go to for a basket or
That time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
A different look for the Clippers. Matt Barnes is checked in for Griffin. Hill comes in for Caron Butler. And it's Crawford in for Willie Green.
The alley-oop pass right into the layup. Outstanding play that time.
Absolutely. The technique couldn't have been any better.
No, that's two guys who really love playing together, and it shows on that play.
As good as Denver might be, as you were saying, Steve, you do need to have that go-to player to get some good points and crunch time, like you've already alluded to.
And really, Kevin, if you look around the league, that's what separates good teams from Great teams, having that one superstar that you can lean on when everything else is on the line. The one player that can go get you baskets when you need it.
Miller kicks to Fareed. Makes the lead pass. Gallinari. Here's McGee. And they will get the basket in, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
So, for the Clippers, Randolph comes in for Kenneth Fareed. And Wilson Chandler subbed in for Gallinari.
You know, you think about JaVale McGee, guys, the physical talent is unquestioned. He's long, he's tall, he's athletic, he can run. I think the question mark is, can he be consistent with his game and with his focus and be part of a winning team? He traded to Denver help, I think. That's a good role for him.
Offense is there, not messing around. One bit, flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
And that one's good, Hollanders.
It has been all offense here early.
It sure has been. I mean, both teams clicking, and it's been an entertaining game as well, guys.
And speaking of JaVale McGee, you know, you see this with a lot of young players, but he has a reputation of making some really head-scratching plays in the past.
Yeah, we call those young, immature, brain-neutral plays. And when you're between 20 and 24, it's hard not to make them, especially when you got the athleticism JaVale has. Maturity will eliminate some of those plays over time.
Paul with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Fires the three. Lays out. Paul can't get it to go.
That's too early foul. And we'll see how much leeway he gets the rest of the quarter from the coach. I don't think he necessarily has to sit with two, but he's got to be careful.
The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Into Jordan. Takes it up. Misses the lane.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finish.
The Nuggets shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
They've done a nice job on the offensive board here, guys. I think that was the difference in that first quarter. Really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
Well, you think about what Chris Paul meant to the Clippers, guys, not just on the floor. I mean, that's pretty obvious. He's one of the best point guards in the league, if not the best. But it had more to do with the identity of the team. I think people took them seriously after that deal. And in fact, you know, in L.A., there was a budding rivalry between the Clippers and the Lakers for, you know, who was the city's best team. And that had never been a question before.
So with Iguodala sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Osgood is out there with Randolph. Then it's Corey Brewer. It's Andre Miller. And it's Chandler in at the three. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be scoring well at the same time. This club is really putting up big numbers.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Nuggets. On the Clippers. Making a change here as well. Odom's checked in.
What a play. No regular dunk there. A superb alley-oop.
And it was a great pass, too, to set him up.
Well, those two have such a great feel for each other. They're just fun to watch play together.
And there's the 3-second violation.
And a chance here to check out some of the numbers for Chris Paul. First in steals, second in assists. And of course, he's been extremely accurate from the free throw line, ranking in the top 5 in the NBA in free throw percentage.
And just to mention his steals again, Steve, he's one of those guys who in a zone where it's like he knows what the other guys are doing. His anticipation is excellent. I mean, it's almost psychic.
The Nuggets leading by 8.
Well, you love Lamar Odom as a combo forward. He can play either the 3 or the 4 spot. Really can be your point guard if you want him to. Handles the ball beautifully. Terrific passer. So when you talk about his value, that's where it starts, the versatility.
Paul dishes to Jordan. Leads him in there. And the dunk by Odom.
2 hands for safety, 1 hand if you want major elevation.
That's right. That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
I did not know.
It really is true. You can extend better with 1.
Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked.
Textbook offensive rebounding right there. I love that. Those putbacks are buckets any team loves to get.
Pushes up. Second hand foul as he went up for the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be a Anthony Randall.
They got right to the rim, but got hammered once he got there by the defense.
That was a nice job taking it strong and forcing his way to the line. Well done.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers. You talk about Odom's versatility. He can defend multiple positions, and he's able to do so many different things on the floor.
He's always been one of my favorite players. I've loved watching him since his days in college at Rhode Island. When he spent a year there. He's a guy who can do a little bit of everything. And when he's locked in and focused, he's extremely valuable because of his size and versatility and understanding of the game.
Here's Jordan. Gets it to go. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Miller outside. Griffin with the steal. And the Nuggets making a change here. Fareed is checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Caron Butler is checked in for Lamar Odom. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 6 points.
Well, you look at Vinny Del Negro, spent some time in the Phoenix Suns front office as a scout before moving on to the coaching ranks when he landed that first job with the Chicago Bulls.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Brewer's checked in. He feeds it to Fareed. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And taken away by Paul. And here we go.
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there. He's got major bounce ability. I can't think of any other way to put it.
Yeah, you would think he needs help to get up that high.
It does seem unreal, doesn't it? I mean, that's just his natural ability, though, guys. And bounce ability.
Jordan Hamilton's checked in for Andre Miller. Brewer passes it to Mozgov. Croak the bucket. Mozgov's got 6 points in the quarter.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
And Kevin, keep an eye tonight on how many plays he keeps alive for his club. Just the way he works, the way he moves, the way he anticipates plays before they happen. Constantly looking to get an offensive board.
And something else everybody loves about him is his ability to do the sensational and spectacular. His dunks simply defy description at times.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. And it's Gallinari in for Wilson Chandler. The Clippers also making some changes. Collins is checked in. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Chris Paul.
Yeah, he flushed that one down and then hung around to marvel at his work a little bit.
Getting acquainted with that rim.
And giving the photographers an extra second or two, I guess.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong.
That aggressive two-handed jam.
And that's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
Andre Miller's checked in for Jordan Hamilton. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Well, this team in Denver is really built around the haul that they got for Carmelo Anthony.
Oh, how about that basketball, fan?
Beautiful.
Wow. Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You got to just shake your head on that one. Well, you can't even imagine some of the dunks that Blake Griffin has put on the highlight reel the last couple of years. Just an amazing player to watch. Incredible leaping ability to go with his size and strength.
What's-Hope kicks to Hollins. Rebound by the Nuggets. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Nuggets! And we talk about Griffin as a finisher. The highlights are nice, but what really pays off for the Clippers is when he gets the ball near the rim, it's almost an automatic bucket.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. You're all over it. He's right at the top of the league as far as scoring at the rim goes, and he finishes at a high rate.
You know, when you think about height, length, and leaping ability, I'm not sure there's anybody else in the league who combines those attributes like JaVale McGee. Just an amazing athlete for a player of his size.
You know, guys, this is what happens with him. All of a sudden, he can erupt from the floor.
Swiped away. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Denver.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
2 shots.
The Nuggets looking good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it. Shooting 100% in the quarter, they've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Nuggets does a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Chris Paul.
Now, here is Miller. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. With 2 seconds left, Iguodala gets the bucket. Iguodala's got 8.
Beautiful finesse move right there. I mean, you got to love that finger roll finish.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
I'm glad they're going to the replay.
And so that's the end of the first half. Nuggets lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the third quarter. But right now, it's time for the Sprint Halftime Show with Dalen Bruce. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. It's been quite a game for JaVale McGee.
Normally, he's not the guy at the top of the list who you think of when it comes to scoring, but he's had a great game here.
Yeah, you know what? He's kind of like found money, you know, when you sometimes stumble upon a few bucks in your pocket, you don't know where it came from, but you're glad to have it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Ron Butler, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan their front line. Chris Paul is out there with Crawford. Fareed with it. Caron Butler covering. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Threw it down with the force.
You can really fly. And you combine that part with some of the nice penetration too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, that's good stuff there. He's able to play well above the rim, but the execution really got him that look. You know what I love about George Karl is that he always seems to make sense out of chaos. You know, anywhere he's been where there's been some unrest with the players, there's been conflicting personalities, it hasn't seemed to matter. He's made it work, and he's turned every team into a winner. Great screen there. It sprung him open, and he took advantage.
And it's Paul missing.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
To JaVale McGee. Pushes it down to finish the break. Clippers trailed by 8. And Steve, we talked about Coach Karl's ability to overcome locker room turmoil. What do you think his secret is?
Well, he's just honest. You know, he's brutally honest, and I think players like that. They don't want to see a politician. They don't want somebody who's going to, you know, just try to figure out how to do things. They just want to see somebody who's going to be honest with them and not play favorites and just, you know, tell the team like it is. And I think that's worked for George Karl over the years.
Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. And the foul called on Andre Miller. And that'll be his third foul so far. Mozgov, he's checked in for Denver. Butler dishes to Jordan. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
No question, they're trying to pound the ball inside. That's 5 straight hoops inside.
And if the D won't stop it, keep at it. I mean, those are the kind of looks you want all day long.
Well, Jordan is a highlight machine, particularly on offensive rebounds or catching lobs from teammates. He's just so athletic for a 7-footer that it seems like his head gets up near the rim when he's dunking the ball.
Oh, yeah, you just love it. His ability to rise up into plays on defense, too. Players will try and float shots over him, but he's so explosive rising up that he just goes up and slaps it away like it's nothing at all. Clippers trail by 5.
Well, when you look at DeAndre Jordan, just a tremendous physical talent. Great athleticism, can run, can jump. He's already good, but I think as his skills develop, I mean, he's got the potential to be a great center.
What a talented leaper. Loves to climb up and throw it down.
Yeah, it's like a pogo stick. Oh, my gosh, not a lot of point guards in the league can jam like he can.
That's for sure. And he's able to finish, guys, amongst all the big fellas in the paint. Just amazing athleticism.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brewers checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Matt Barnes is checked in for Blake Griffin. Here's Iguodala. And again, unable to change momentum here. And for DeAndre Jordan, Stevie mentioned his upside. Right now, almost all his points come across the lane, right around the rim. Close in.
Yeah, you'll rarely see him shoot from outside of the restricted arc area, really. I mean, his free throw stroke shows you why. He's got work to do there. He can develop something offensively, a jump hook and a mid-range jump shot. Watch out.
Iguodala, the pass to Mozgov. Lobs it up there. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Look at Andre Miller. And, of course, Chris Paul doing just as much.
Well, as a point guard, you want to create the best shot possible for your team on every trip. And given the way those players have shot the ball, it might always be a good idea for them to do it alone.
I don't really want to see them doing that, Steve. They got to keep everything in the framework of the team no matter how well they're shooting it. I know what you mean. They have been hot, but keep everybody involved.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Collins is checked in, and it's Odom in for Caron Butler. Here's Paul, and it's Denver with the rebound. Fareed's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Now, with the way they dominated the glass so far, I'm a little surprised it's still a close game.
Yeah, you've got to take advantage. I mean, you're getting extra possessions, but you're not knocking down shots.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. Second in rebound, second in steal. And they're ranked 3rd overall in team offense. This is a team that knows how to put the ball in the basket, and really that's their strong suit.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Clark. And what jumps out to me is the rebounding, because when you can rebound the basketball as a team, you can stay in every game. Even if you're not shooting the ball well, you can rebound, you get extra possessions, and you allow your team the ability to make the comeback.
Clippers trail by 3. Paul kicks to Hollins. Jams it with authority.
I like that one-handed spike right there.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah, he's not going to miss many of those.
Hamilton with it. And now by Barnes. This is the Brewer. Shot from the wing. And again, it's Denver.
We have seen the intensity pick up big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire from both teams, and they really want to win this one.
kicks to Paul. Wide open shot is on the money. Paul's got his third basket of the night.
And right now, he can do no wrong. Everything's working for him this quarter.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Clippers shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Crawford, no luck.
That's the shot he was looking for. Surprised he didn't get it to fall.
A different look for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Corey Brewer. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. McGee. Easy 2 points on the layup. McGee's got 15 points.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Here's Hamilton. Miller outside. Over Crawford. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. 67. Clippers trail by 3. Filling out the 3, 4, and 5 slots, Gallinari, Fareed, and McGee. Iguodala up there with Andre Miller. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Iguodala dishes to Fareed. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Fareed's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Nuggets. Ball goes in. Feeds it to Hill. The first one falls.
How about Grant Hill still going strong at 40 years of age? At one time, a superstar talent, robbed of his prime by injuries. Man, it's great to see him enduring, persevering, and making up for lost time.
Class act. It's Iguodala with the drive. Goes right up. Oh, offensive interference. Blake Griffin. He's checked in for the Clippers. Butler comes in for Grant Hill. Paul passes to Griffin. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. And Steve, you worked with Grant Hill in Phoenix. I'm sure you're happy to see him still at it.
Well, he's one of the best guys you'll ever meet, whether it's in the NBA or anywhere. Just a superstar talent, but a phenomenal human being. Works his butt off. His teammates love him, and still has a passion for the game. His injuries cost him a big chunk of his career, so he's trying to make up for those lost seasons here late in his career.
And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. And that'll be his third foul so far. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference. And the Clippers call time here.
Guys, when I watch Andre Miller, I always wonder how he gets it done. He's not very athletic. He's not a great outside shooter. He's like the old guy at the YMCA who just figures out a way to score. He's tough to guard. Crafted, post you up, just finds a way.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, I had a chance to find out what Vinny Del Negro was discussing with his players. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, we're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 ball. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it. Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
The offense is getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
And going back to Andre Miller, he's got a great deal of confidence in his game, always composed on the floor.
And Kevin, more than anything, I think it's his basketball IQ and his competitive spirit. I think back when he was in college at Utah, and this guy just never back down. He's consistent and steady and never seemed to be tired out there. I always marvel at his conditioning and his persistence. Well, that makes 5 of their last. Well, that certainly sent a ripple through the crowd.
Alley-oop always does that. One of the most beautiful plays you'll see in all of basketball. It's impossible not to be impressed.
Very exciting play to see that.
especially when it ends with that big slam like that one.
Deep two from Crawford. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Nuggets leading by 4. They've got to push it. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
And the Clippers making a change here. Oden's checked in. Paul gets a screen from Griffin. That's good. And it's 8 points for Chris Paul.
You know those moments late in games when one shot could win it or lose it for you? And nobody's a better candidate to take that shot than he is. He's a pressure player, cold-blooded in the punch.
And one more thing about him, Steve. He has perfected the art of the alley-oop pass, and that is not an easy pass to perfect. That is really a specialty of his. Their free throw attempts are down this half, probably because they're settling for that outside shot too much.
I think they're getting a little complacent with their shot selection, Clark. A little lazy on offense. Got to be aggressive and attack the rim.
Out to Gallinari. Uncovered. Offensive rebound. And Fareed kicks to McGee. And stolen by Jordan. Here's the dish to Odom. To take the lead. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And it's tied up with that one. And the Nuggets making a change here. Osgood's checked in. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. Brewer comes in for Andre Miller. The Clippers also making some changes. Collins is checked in, and Willie Green is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And that one's good. Allen.
Wow, where would they be without all these easy points off turnover?
Well, it certainly has made things a lot easier for them on offense, that's for sure, Steve. You turn a team over, you usually don't have to worry about set defense.
Denver calls timeout.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Worry, I'm not the Mike Jordan or the Mike McCord. It's holy, baby, Kobe, maybe Tracy McGrady. Matter of fact, washed up, give me that beat. Even worse, you give me that beat. I ain't talking to nobody in particular. I'm so just when I'm picking up dust. Anybody in my path is waiting to happen. I got my on the pulse of this rap game and I ain't letting up. Yeah, who's the nicest? Life or lifeless on these mic devices, and I don't write this. I just mic this. I wouldn't have happened.
Wonderful look for Denver. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mozgov. Gallinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Andre Miller has subbed in for Corey Brewer. The Clippers also changing it up. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Odom. Crawford comes in for Willie Green. And it's Paul in for Eric Bledsoe. To the middle. Here's Hollins. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets trail by 3. Miller with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Miller dishes to Fareed. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Mulligan, Smith. He dishes it to Hill. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. Ball outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No one covered. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
They didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Not. You start
Griffin. To Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Again, the Clippers.
And all these turnovers have left their defense really hard.
Yeah, no time to get set, Steve. They've given up a lot of buckets that way.
Here's Iguodala. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. And that's 15 points for Iguodala.
Well, it took him a long time to get that 3-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Paul kicks to Crawford. And a misplay.
Showing some strength in the paint. Tough rebound.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Miller with the ball. Chris Paul covering. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Back to Crawford. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from Fareed.
And that's how you do it, guys. I mean, free throws in a game like this can make a huge difference.
A drive by Paul.
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Iguodala. Off target there with the little lead.
Not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances up. Actually, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up to that one.
Can't cash in from close range.
Well, I tell you what, guys, he was extremely strong. Too surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Smart foul there. You got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. Butler comes in for Grant Hill.
And thanks to those free throws right there, it becomes a 2-possession game.
Big-time shot. Really clutch.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. It's a good call by the official.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Yeah, big-time free throws there. You can put this one in the books.
Miller kicks to Gallinari. From outside the arc. And that one misses. 2 more to shoot. And the second 3 shots at the line. Missing. 1 to go. And he misses all 3. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, JaVale McGee.